Welcome back to the Possibility Storm. I'm your host Izlain, and we're back with another competitive pauper EDH pod, hot on the heels of our recent discussion about why you should also check out this budding format. I'm joined this time by former co-host of the Common Theory podcast, none other than Decklists, aka Puzzlebox. I'm also joined by the two new co-hosts that replaced him on the same podcast, Franklin, aka Kunx, and Rohan, aka Sandwich. The guys brought decks new and old to the table, and we had a blast playing during the stream. Stay tuned. Did you know that 70% of views on this channel come from those of you who aren't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to help us grow, and best of all, it's free. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head over to patreon.com/thepossibilitystorm to pledge. For as little as $1, you can help me crank out even more content for you, while our tiers come with added benefits. Enjoy the show. Puzzles is up first, and as always, he's playing Gretchen. But wait, there's a catch. This deck is the result of a thought experiment where it was jokingly put forward that the RC bans basic islands because they are too powerful, so this deck plays only basic forests and a couple of dual lands to get its blue pips. Otherwise, it's still the same old Gretchen with ramp and card advantage out of the command zone, and the same game-ending infinite mana loops that end with opponents being drawn out. I'm second, and I brought a brand new list I brewed up from the latest set, Duskmourn. Arabella is a creepy doll that does damage to all opponents each time she swings, and this damage ramps with the number of creatures we control with power 2 or less. Playing a huge list of low-to-the-ground creatures, we're able to put a significant amount of damage on the board very early. A revision of the list is also including a pinger sub-package in addition to the few we are already on in this video, that synergizes both with Arabella's trigger and wanting to do symmetrical burn damage to the table. This deck feels solidly aggro and looks to be able to perform well against tiered lists. Kunx is third, and he, along with myself and Gator, have pledged to play this list during the next Sanctuary tournament, coming up in a little over a week. The deck is my Sivriss Cloakwood Hermit creation that myself and Gator have worked on endlessly for at least a year now. This is a fantastic mid-range grind engine that drains the table over time, has card advantage through the command zone, but also creates bodies with the background and is packed with great flickers, edicts, and deadly disputes galore. It'll grind you down and feel great doing it. Last but not least is Sandwich, who's still rocking his famous Malcolm Breeches deck, which is the grindier cousin to Malcolm Kedis. This deck plays a bit of control and aims to steal cards from opponents with Breeches while providing mana with Malcolm. Tingers and other known Izzet combos are abound. Shifting cards like Reckless Fireweaver into Pirates will still end the game with a Malcolm on board and an artifact ETB trigger. This deck isn't as breakneck fast as other Izzet decks in the format, but we still can't count it out. So there you have it. Let's see who takes the pauper crown this time.
I will draw for turn. I'll play Forest, and I'll pass.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will play this tapped Rustvale Bridge, and then I would also like to play this Kobold, and then I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw, play a forest, and pass.
Draw. Island go.
Let's go Forest or Tracker, and I will pass. On the note that for anyone viewing, I am on 0 basic island Gretchen. If they hypothetically decided to actually ban island.
What a world we do living in, huh? Alright, I'll move to turn and draw. I'll play a plane. I'm gonna play this Dragon Fodder. Make some gobbies.
I'll respond.
Sure.
Fetch a mountain.
So this resolves. I'll make some gobbies. That's all I got, I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Yeah,
That's
I'll
true.
play a swamp. Breeches Varmint.
Pass.
I will.
When that day comes, that'll be so
One.
great.
I'm gonna run out this Aether Spell Bomb, and I will pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I'll play a Forest, and I will cast a Nature's Lore. I will grab Rimewood Falls.
Oh, so you only banned the basic island.
Yeah, basics. We're not also banning all blue sources. Come on, that's too many bans. I'll untap the Rimewood Falls, and I'll cast Gretchen.
Wow.
And I will pass.
Untap and draw. And play a plants. And tap for 2. Play my commander. She still has to attack before anything good happens, but Rohan, sorry buddy, but you're the only one that's open. I'm gonna swing at you for 2. Yeah. I'll play out this Benevolent Bodyguard, which you cannot read, but it's fine. I will just trust me. That's what it is. Don't worry about that Sharpie on there.
We can see the art.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Chroma
you got
Key.
it.
Very cool.
I'll pass turn.
Play another forest. And then I'll pay 2 for a Undertaker. The move to combat. Alright, Rohan, sorry to you're the only one open right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would smack Puzzle, but Gretchen's booty is too big. Yeah, then after combat, I'll pass.
I will exile this Simian Spirit Guide for red. Run out Breeches. If that's good, I'll pass.
I'm gonna play a forest, 3 for a verdant haven on this Rhinewood Falls. This is the ETB. I gain 2 life and then 1 additional mana. 3 for another untapper, and I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw and play a planes. I'm gonna play this Sky Scanner. ETB draw card. I would like to move to combat. In case anybody's wondering, because my shit is not showing up, the only thing that has a big toughness is my commander's a 1/3. Everything else has a 1 butt. And everything is going to trigger Arabella, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 right now.
I'm passing priority on moving into combat.
Declare Arabella at puzzle.
Yeah, no, I pass on beginning of combat triggers too.
So trigger is 6 damage to each of you, and I'd gain 6 life.
And I will block with Gretchen.
I got nothing else. I'll pass. I mean, you and me should be friends right now. Honestly, I'm doing the Lord's work.
I know, that's why I haven't done anything yet. I'll play another swamp. Then I'll run out Sivriss. And then just pass.
Draw. Go to combat. Swing Breeches at puzzle.
No blocks.
Breeches trigger.
Oh, damn.
Rhyme Tender. Yeah, that can stay in exile. We will play an island for red, and we will Faithless Salute. Draw 2. We'll discard 2 mountains. And I will say, go.
I'll play a land. I'll activate Gretchen. I'll put a land into play. I'll pay 3 for a grafted growth on my land. I'll untap my land. And I will pass my turn.
Untap and draw. Yeah, I guess we're Spirited Companion. Trigger draw. Evolving Wilds. I'll just crack it now. We'll grab a Montaigne. Move to combat. I'm gonna swing Arabella and the Sky Scanner at puzzle, and then these 3 1/1s at Rohan. I'm gonna have a trigger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on each of you, and I'll gain 7.
I will block Arabella with Gretchen.
No blocks.
Deck isn't going burr very fast, but it's doing the thing. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. For Cloakwood. Pay 1. Pop this, kill Verdant Haven.
In response, I'll float 3. Activate Gretchen. And then it can go.
I have a Sivriss trigger, and then I will add it back into my hand by pitching the swamp. And then I'll end my turn by making 2 squirrels.
Squirrely boys. If I ever, like, just hypothetically, like, if I was to win Sanctuary playing this shit, that I'm making squirrel tokens for sure. That's what I want. But I want like squirrels with like skull faces, like fucking zombie squirrels, just like something dope.
I'm gonna impulse, and I will also cycle the Slaughter Field. I'm gonna find.
You have 3 islands.
Ward.
Okay. Thoracle.
I'll tap you for a Thermo Alchemist. I'll pass it. Go ahead.
I'll play another land.
Oh my gosh, puzzle. I just realized how many lands you have. Jesus
I
Christ.
It's a
may
few.
not be a little bit flooded. Float a blue and activate Gretchen.
Put a land.
I'll use that blue.
a blue
Activate
sword.
Gretchen.
Put a land into play.
Put a land in.
Puzzle, did you shuffle? Did you tell Moxfield to shuffle your deck correctly?
Whenever everyone tells you you need to play more lands in your deck, this is what happens when you do. Okay?
That's why I don't listen to people. I don't play as many lands as most people do.
I'm on 34, so I'm not even on.
I think I'm on 33 in this one.
Blighted Burgeoning. Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Alright, I'm just gonna cast this Raise the Alarm to make 2 soldiers. I'd like to move to combat.
Pass on moving to combat, so.
I will not. I'll crack my other spell bomb, bouncing your Arabella.
Yeah, I don't have anything that answers that, so this will be bounced. We're still moving to combat. I liked that there was a Gretchen here because it was like I knew I had free swings the whole fucking game, and that was going to be a great setup. And actually, that's a really good selling point for this deck. Is like with the prevalence of Gretchen type decks in the format, like this counters the shit out of it right now. Maybe not so much if half of those lands were islands and you're playing a proper Gretchen list, then maybe I'd be dead already. But
I mean, if they were islands, it really wouldn't have changed a single. I have one card in hand. I've played
I'm just saying that islands just exponentially increase the goodness of your deck anyway, right? Like that's why they would have been banned in your theoretical universe. They're so good they got banned, right? So
if my single land gets bounced right now, I have one blue source left. So yeah.
All right. So I mean, I still have to like go after you because you combo off before any of them. You have pieces on board, so I think.
Technically, I'm one card away. I can
been one card away forever.
Right.
Yeah, I've been one card away since turn 3.
I will just poke at you, puzzle for the 1. And then I'm gonna just recast my commander. Second man. If that's good, I will pass.
Alright, end of turn, I'm gonna sacrifice this scroll. Rohan, you are going to get a land. Puzzle, you are going to get Deadly Dispute. Izlain, you're going to get Witch's Cauldron.
I'll pay 3 life. I'm paying life every time. You know, you gotta know that, right?
I mean,
I have so much life. Like,
they have your land.
Thank you.
I'm taking 3 because I'm responsible.
I'll untap. Play the force that I showed you guys. I'm gonna pay 2 for the varmint. Use the varmint to blow up a grafted growth.
Untap in response. I'll float 2 blue and a green. Untap it again, and I'll float 2 more blue and a green. Then grafted growth goes bye-bye.
Yeah, already committed. Pay 1 black, pitch this land, grab back the varmint. No tortured existence. Pay 2, replay the varmint. Show you land grant for free. Here you go. And then pass. Yeah, because I fucked up. If I didn't.
Before you move phases, I gotta use up this mana. Floating a blue and a green, activate Gretchen.
Yep.
No land drop. And then I will pay the last 2 floating to flip this.
No, I did. Shit, because I'm shuffling. I forgot to tap scrolls.
We'll tap 2 for an ever-flowing chalice on 1. Cast Malcolm.
Are we that guy? Franklin, are we that guy? Are we that guy right now?
Yeah, maybe, probably.
But like, also puzzle. Fuck. Like you've been keeping it in check.
Yes.
Your varmint's good. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna show you the rib.
I will pass through. Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's play land. Let's float 2 blue. Activate Gretchen. No land drop. Untap my land. Brian Stewart. Grab free.
And you decided to counter the Malcolm.
Yeah, you know, as I said, but then I was like, oh, you're kind of keeping him in check. It's fine.
Yes, freed.
But
in the Vizier.
All right, Rohan. Is there anything we can do to stop Izlain?
You have a
after the snuff out.
Izlain.
No, because we still have to deal with Izlain after the snuff out too.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we.
Well, it's lose now or lose later.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
You'll still be alive after 1 turn. I'll be dead probably on Izlain's turn. I'd rather be dead then than dead now.
All right, fine. I'll pay for life. Show me the counter.
Untap my land. Use a blue for shore up.
Ping you all for 1. Scred targeting your.
Yeah, untap's good. I mean, might as well activate Gretchen and see if I'm stupid, right? Yeah, that's not doing jack. All right, that will be my turn.
Tap and draw. First things first. Play this Healer's Hawk. That makes 10. That makes death for 2 of them. That makes death for all of you, because if this trigger goes off, they die, and I swing everything else at Kunx.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8 damage, and you only have 2 blockers.
where
3 blockers.
On was